Hello gamers, hello friends. We are back for a community stream and we will be playing Timejinx. We'll get to travel through time to solve some fun trivia. I'm excited. Are you excited? I hope so. If you want to play, we're going to get started in another couple minutes, but before we do, you can go to jackbox.tv. There should be a place where you can log in with your Twitch login. That way you can play the game. So, ready to do that, you can be fast on the draw with putting in the room code. Or you can just hang out and watch or join the audience. The world is your oyster. Anyway, see you soon. Hello gamers! Who's ready to get started? I'm ready. Are you ready? I'm gonna pop over to the rules, but just know, don't think we have the music playing. Here we go. Gotta add music to the rules. Do it later anyway. This is an old room code. Don't use it. We'll pop in a new one, but I want to go over the rules first. We will be playing Timejinx today, which is a very fun time traveling trivia game. Try saying that 3 times fast. I won't. Anyway, so this is the first game of the day, so I say anyone can join. We do want to try to get lots of people in there, though, so if you're getting in on a lot of games, maybe sit out, let some new faces get in, just be a little later on the draw. If you don't make it into the next round, you can always join the audience. Lots of fun stuff to do in the audience, so I recommend it. And also, just because this game is unhosted does not mean it is unmoderated. So be nice, or you are no longer allowed to be there. Those are the rules, and we like to stick to them. But I'm sure everyone will be great. I have no doubt. We have the best audience, and that's why the room code is HQWO. HQWO. Haku! Like it's a sneeze. Haku! Haku! It's Zoom time. You know what I'm saying? Come over to the gameplay. 2 more spots left if anyone wants to join. Or maybe 1 spot? You can't count. Hard to tell.
Hey, welcome to Timejinx, a game for me, my closest friends, and the rest of you. Just as a reminder, pals, this is a 3.5-round game. Let's get into it. It's time for your first mission. You can't see it, but I'm doing air quotes. I don't want you to screw up too bad, so here's a hint. Enter your dates now. Don't forget to join the audience. I swear it's not a cult. Here's where each of you went in time. Your score is how many total years you're off on these missions. The lower, the better. Let's keep this train choo-chooing. Moving on. It's time for some time hopping. Let's up the ante a little bit. I'm going to send you to 3 different parties in 3 different decades. Your objective is to answer correctly so no one finds out you're time hopping. If you act naturally in all 3 decades, I'll find a way to pull some numbers off your score. As a favor.
Stop. They indicted a Full House actor for bribing colleges?
Remember, you're trying to fit in. Stop being yourself. This is what they wanted to hear. Let's see if the audience did any better. Next decade, here we come.
I hope the DJ plays Scat Man. How's it go again?
Hold on to your butts. We're going to the next decade.
I am so out of the loop. Who's the new Chief Justice?
I'm lowering your score based on how successfully you time hop. Let's see who's winning with the lowest score. That was a weird sentence. It's the second round. Time for a new task. Punch in your dates now. Here's where you all ended up. On to the next mission. Here's the next one. Damn, we're in a time loop. You're going to answer 2 questions twice in a row. You get to decide whether to stick with your first answer or change it. That's the beauty of a time loop. Your score will be reduced for every correct answer. Knock 'em dead. But don't kill anyone.
Why does the time loop happen in a modified freezer?
It's called science. Grow up. time loop, baby. Change your answer or stick with the same one. But consider this first. And here's your score adjustment. Let's see your scores. Welcome to the third round. Quick heads up, if you're not doing so hot, you'll be receiving some hints from your future self. Why doesn't your future self just tell you the answer? Well, that's between you two. Put in your dates now. Check out where you all went in the timeline. New mission coming at ya. Pow pow. Here's your next mission. We have some cleaning up to do. Your actions have altered.
The course of history.
Let's fix it. Let's see how everyone did. Whoops. Looks like all our time traveling wrecked the timeline. That alarm means there's an imposter somewhere in history, and we gotta track them down. Drats! The real Marie Antoinette and her evil clone are here. Don't get fooled by the imposter. Save the real one. Those that spotted the real version get to shave some years off their score. Happy shaving! Now that we've dealt with that, let's move on. To the scoreboard. Well, would you look at the time? We have room for one more task. And this time, we're headed to the future. Lucky for you, the future timeline gives out credit only. Now, let's see how this translates to credit. The scoreboard's lonely. Let's visit. Let's see which one of you is least bad at this game. Go ahead and put that on your resume. Now it's time to judge you, audience.
When you're waiting for your special sign, just remember all we really have.
Great work, everyone. Great work. Oh, and what a song, I gotta say. Sorry to say, I'm about to click away, so you won't hear it anymore. But it is a great song. We love it. Okay. Set up settings. Okay, and a new room code is incoming. SSQV. If you were in the last one, it would be very cool if you waited for some fresh people to join. We would appreciate it. And if it seems like after a while no one is, but it looks like people are coming in, so. Hello friends, hello Yankee Gal. Okay, so I have a couple of spots left. We're getting started.
It's Timejinx, folks. A game where you answer trivia questions about time. If you have any questions, you shouldn't, okay? I literally just explained it. You weirdos know the drill. This will be a 3.5 round game. Shall we? I got you all a little something. It's a new mission. Those dates aren't going to punch themselves. Where did you dweebs end up? Let's see. Moving on. Here's the next one. It's time to time hop. Here's the deal. I'm transporting you to 3 different parties from 3 different decades. Your objective is to answer correctly so no one finds out you're time hopping. If you can swing that, I'll do you a solid and apply some credit to your score. Make sense? All right, get out there.
What's that one music video where the band dances on treadmills?
Pick the reply that matches the time period. This is what you should have said. Hold on tight, we're hopping to the next decade.
Dude, did you hear the leader of Russia totally just died?
Okay, next decade. Fasten your seatbelts. And also install seatbelts.
Damn, girl. In those jeans, you look like all that and a bag of chips.
I'm shaving some years off your score if you manage to blend in. Let's see who's winning with the lowest score. It's the second round already. Wow, time flies. Here's your next mission. Punch in those numbers, baby. And here's where everyone wound up. Let's keep this train choo-chooing. New mission coming at ya. Pow pow. Watch out! You're in a time loop. You'll see the same pair of questions twice. You'll get to decide if you stick with your first answer or switch things up. Each time you get it right, I'll lower your score. You got this. Hopefully. And yes, the time loop occurs in an old fridge I rigged up. It makes sense, trust me. Time loop. Answer the same or differently. It's up to you. Here's some stats to help you ponder. And here's the credit you earned. Drum roll, please. Damn, I forgot to hire a drummer. Damn. Don't crap yourself, but it's the third round. Quick heads up, if you're not doing so hot, you'll be receiving some hints from your future self. You're probably asking, why doesn't my future self just tell me the answer? Well, that's between you two. Drama! Type in your dates now. Let's see where you all landed. time for a new task. On to the next mission. It's time to fix the butterfly effect. Your actions have altered the course of history. Sorry, history. Your objective is to correct the ridiculous realities we've created. Let's go! Players that answered correctly lose some years. Everyone else loses some dignity. Guys, I think we might have snafu'd here. That alarm means there's an imposter running around. We gotta fix this. Oh no! The real Beethoven and his evil clone from an alternate timeline are here. Quick, save the real version. If you got that one right, you've earned a score deduction. was weird. Moving on. Score check. We have time for one final task. And this time, we're headed to the future. And just to spice it up, I'm only handing out credit this time. The closer you are, the more credit you get. Now, let's see how this translates to credit. Let's take a look at the scoreboard. Let's find out who would be taking home the prize if there was an actual prize. Congratulations, Yurdo. Audience, let's see how you fared.
When you're waiting for your
Nice work. I gotta say, everyone is good at this game. Genuinely, love to see it. Love to see it. Let us get in a fresh room. What do we say? You know the rules. MJNJ. Have fun, everyone. Have fun. Like we say, if you're in the last game, maybe give some new people some time to join. We would appreciate it. The room is slowly filling up. Couple more spots left. One more spot. I would say if anyone wants to join, a couple more spots. Even if you were in the last one, you're more than welcome to. Keep those spots filled. Nice.
This is Timejinx, a game that will test your knowledge of history and my willingness to hang out with you all. Wish me luck. Okay, weirdos, we will time travel for 3.5 rounds. Let's do it. I got you all a little something. It's a new mission. Enter your dates now. Now, let's take a look at where you all went. Here's the next one. New mission coming at ya. Pow pow. It's time for some time hopping. I'm sending you to 3 parties across 3 different decades. The goal is to respond without blowing your cover. If you manage to do that successfully, you'll get some years removed from your score. Got it? Let's go.
I totes love your costume. You're that girl from that one show, right?
Don't forget, respond like someone from the decade. This should have been your reply. And with that, we're off to a new decade.
Hey man, my Altair computer needs more storage. Could you do me a solid?
Let's keep the party going in a new decade.
Hey, I'm gonna go raid the kitchen. Want anything?
I'm lowering your score based on how successfully you time hop. Let's see who's winning with the lowest score. That was a weird sentence. It's the second round. Time for a new task. Put in your dates now. Where did you dweebs end up? Let's see. Here's your next mission. Moving on. Hot diggity dog, we're in a time loop. You're going to answer 2 questions twice in a row. You can either change your answer or, if you're really confident, keep it the same. Your score will be reduced for every correct answer. Knock 'em dead. But don't kill anyone. And yes, the time loop happens in a modified freezer. Don't think about it too hard, okay? Bam! Time loop. You can stay with your first choice or jump ship to another. Here's some data to mull over. If you got it right, I'm going to chop years off your score. I have a special axe for that. Scores? Sure. Let's see them. Third round. That's the round that comes after 2 rounds. Quick heads up, if you're not doing so hot, you'll be receiving some hints from your future self. Why doesn't your future self just tell you the answer? Well, that's between you two. Punch in those numbers, baby. Check out where you all went in the timeline. Let's keep this train choo-chooing. Here's the next one. So, small problem. I forgot to mention this, but there are consequences for testing the limits of time. That alarm means there's an imposter on the loose. Whoops. Holy crap! The real Jane Austen and her evil clone from an alternate timeline are here! Quick, pick the real version. If you spotted the imposter, congrats. I'm lowering your score. Now that we've dealt with that, let's move on. We have some cleaning up to do. By messing with the past, we've altered the space-time continuum. Let's fix it. And now, let's take a look at how you're doing overall.
Score check.
We have time for one final task. And this time, we're headed to the future. Oh, and credit will be divvied out based on how close you were to the correct answer. So your score can only go down. By how much? Let's see. Now, let's see how this translates to credit. Drum roll, please. Damn, I forgot to hire a drummer. Damn. Time to find out who won. You won! I mean, cool. You won. Let's see the audience ranking.
Good work, everyone. Another 0. Perfect score. Perfect score. Wow, that must feel good. I am very bad at Timejinx, so wouldn't be me. Okay, gonna drop the room code in. Once again, if you were just in the last round, maybe wait for some fresh people to get in the next one. I think it's a cool thing to do. And then if people are a little too slow, we can get some of the same people in again. But at first, I want to get some new people with E-O-T-R. E-O-T-R. We love the booty frog. Let's be real. The room code, once again, is E-O-T-R. And again, if you were in the very last round, maybe wait for other folks to join, but if you were in the rounds beforehand, I say it's fair game. I'm gonna give it another minute and then open it up to everyone, even if they're in the last round, just as we have a lighter group so far. So I'm gonna say at this point, if you want to join, you can join, even if you've been in there already. Half full room. I think we can fill it up. Everyone in chat, if you could travel in time, past or present or future, when would you travel to? I'm gonna give a real basic answer, but I'd want to see ancient Egypt. I think it'd be pretty spectacular. The 80s fun. Just a few more spots to join. Open to anyone. Give it another minute. And get started. I also love the little lizard avatar in this Timejinx game. I think they're great. Can't go wrong with the lizard. Maybe the 1600s. Nice. Hit start. Have fun, everyone.
Welcome to Timejinx. This game may contain content that's unsuitable for children. Or at least, uncool children. You weirdos know the drill. This will be a 3.5 round game. Shall we? Here's your next mission. Punch in your dates now. Let's see where you all landed. I got you all a little something. It's a new mission. Time for a new task. It's time to time hop. Let's up the ante a little bit. I'm going to send you to 3 different parties in 3 different decades. The goal is to give a time-appropriate response. Do your best to blend in, and I might just remove some years from your score. Get ready to party!
Why did you just dump ice water all over me?
Choose the response that will make you blend in. Here's the line you should have used. Next decade, let's go.
I can't stop saying how very after seeing that teen movie.
Hold on to your butts. We're going to the next decade.
I read about the Good Friday Agreement today. Glad they're all taking a chill pill.
I'm shaving some years off your score if you manage to blend in. Let's see who's winning with the lowest score. It's the second round already. Wow, time flies. New mission coming at ya. Pow pow. Those dates aren't going to punch themselves. And here's where everyone wound up. Moving on. On to the next mission. It's time loop time! It's time loop time! You'll see the same pair of questions twice. You'll be able to keep your original answer, or switch it if you're having doubts. Each time you get it right, I'll lower your score. You got this. Hopefully.
Why does the time loop happen in a modified freezer?
It's called science. Grow up. Time loop. Answer the same or differently. It's up to you. Here's some stats to help you ponder. I'm crediting your account based on how well you did. Uh-oh, we messed with time too much. That alarm means there's an imposter loose in the past. It's a whole thing. Drats! The real Marie Antoinette and her evil clone are here. Hurry! Save the real one before it's too late. Those that spotted the real version get to shave some years off their score. Happy shaving! That was weird. Moving on. Let's take a look at the scoreboard. Welcome to the third round. Quick heads up, if you're not doing so hot, you'll be receiving some hints from your future self. You're probably asking, why doesn't my future self just tell me the answer? Well, that's between you two. Drama! Put in your dates now. Here's where you all ended up. Here's the next one. got you all a little something. It's a new mission. It's time to fix the butterfly effect. Your actions have altered the course of history. Your objective is to correct the ridiculous realities we've created. Let's go! Players that did well are getting their scores reduced. Everybody else, just sit quietly. Let's see your scores. Well, would you look at the time? We have room for one more task. And this time, we're headed to the future. And for this last one, you can only reduce your score, not increase it, which again, is good. Now, let's see how this translates to credit. The scoreboard's lonely. Let's visit. Let's see which one of you is least bad at this game, which isn't saying much. I never thought I'd say this, but I'm proud of you. Let's see how the audience did.
Great work, everyone. Great game. I think we've got time for one more. I know there are a couple people who didn't get into the last one who were trying to. So hopefully we can get them in. Y'all know the rules. Let me drop in the fresh room code. IFTO. IFTO. Get in there. Let's have some fun. And once the new people get in, we can get people who are playing the last game in too. We've got time for one more. Yes, good. Good, very good. Pop over to here. I know it can take a little bit of time for folks to log into Twitch. I understand. We're in no rush. We've got a time machine. The world is our oyster. You know? You know? I'm gonna give it another 3 minutes, let's say. And we'll open it up to the group, to anyone who wants to play. But let's wait 3 minutes to get some fresh names in there. It'll be 4:15 my time, 6:15 Central, 7:15 East Coast time. I always said New York time. I used to live in New York, so you get it. Someone asked if Abby from Brooklyn was here earlier, and the answer is yes. I travel back in time to visit her, me from the past. Anyway. I have a question. Okay. There was a time machine, and you could travel to any time period ever, but you could not come back to the present. Would you do it? I think I would say no. I would not do it. I would just, like, you know, watch movies and read history books, etc. I will say, yeah, it does seem fun. The one thing I might do, I don't know if this would create some kind of time paradox, but there's a world where I would travel like a year back and then like know something and then like find a way to get rich within that year. You know what I mean? Something like that. Hack the system, so to speak, but not really change my life so much. Anyway. A couple more minutes left still before we open it up to everyone. The room is about half full with some fresh faces. We'll have a couple more. Very exciting. Unless it was the same time wizard in the world. That is fair. Trying to think of good time travel movies. I almost said big, but that's not really a time travel movie so much as a time aging movie, you know? Exactly, some investments. Or, you know. Yeah, I guess investments are the way to do it. There's a Stephen King book about traveling back in time and the guy made money through gambling. Okay, I'm gonna open it up to everyone. So even if you were in the last game, even if you have done this a million times, hop on in, IFTO. We're gonna wait another minute or two and then get started. But anyone can play. I hope to see you in there. Hope everyone enjoys the final game. Okay, we're gonna get it started. Have fun.
No tutorial? No problem. Welcome to Timejinx. You know, we almost called this the dating game, but they sent us a cease and desist. Just as a reminder, pals, this is a 3.5 round game. Let's get into it. Moving on. Type in your dates now. Here's where each of you went in time. Here's your next mission. New mission coming at ya. Pow pow. It's time for some time hopping. Here's the deal. I'm transporting you to 3 different parties from 3 different decades. Your objective is to answer correctly and blend in. If all goes well, you'll get some years taken off your score. Deal? Deal.
Ah, my breath reeks. Do you have a piece of gum?
Don't give yourself away. Pick the reply that matches the time period. This is what they wanted to hear. And with that, we're off to a new decade.
Why are you wearing that big-ass mountain hat?
Next decade, here we come.
Live Aid sounds stellar. Who's playing?
I'm lowering your score based on how successfully you time hop. Let's see who's winning with the lowest score. That was a weird sentence. It's the second round. Crap, that's an alarm bell. When that goes off, it means there's an evil imposter running amok.
Yikes! The real Benjamin Franklin and his evil clone from an alternate timeline are here.
Clock's ticking. Pick the real one. If you got that one right, you've earned a score deduction. Now that we've dealt with that, let's move on. Let's keep this train choo-chooing. Time for a new task. Here's your next mission. It's time to time loop. You're going to answer 2 questions twice in a row. You have the choice to keep your first answer, or you can take a risk and switch it. Your score will be reduced for every correct answer. Knock 'em dead. But don't kill anyone. And yes, the time loop occurs in an old fridge I rigged up. It makes sense, trust me. Time loop, baby. Change your answer or stick with the same one. But consider this first. Here's some credit for you. To the scoreboard. Don't crap yourself, but it's the third round. Quick heads up, if you're not doing so hot, you'll be receiving some hints from your future self. Why doesn't your future self just tell you the answer? Well, that's between you two. Enter your dates now. Now, let's take a look at where you all went. New mission coming at ya. Pow pow. Here's the next one. We have some cleaning up to do. Your actions have altered the course of history. Sorry, history. Let's fix it. Let's see how you're all shaping up. Let's take a look at the scoreboard. We have time for one final task. And this time, we're headed to the future. One last thing. I'm shaking it up and only applying credit to your score depending on how close you are. Now, let's see how this translates to credit. Let's see your scores. Let's find out who would be taking home the prize if there was an actual prize. Congrats. But I mean, look at your competition. And here's how the audience did.
When you're waiting for your special sign, just remember all we really have is
Good work, everyone. Thank you all for playing. Thank you for having fun. And thank you for traveling through time to save the world. Super important. Anyway, I hope everyone is having a great week and a great Wednesday. I just want to say a big shout out to the mods. Thank you, mods, for all the hard work you do. We really, really appreciate it around here. Everyone please say thank you, mods, in the chat. And let's find someone fun to raid. What do you think? Alright. We are gonna raid Smirky, who's not streaming a Jackbox game, but is one of our stream team.
When you think back, is the answer clear? Is the past too daunting? Can you recall the
Alright, everybody. I'll see you later. Thanks again. Goodbye, friends. Oh, also don't forget, we've got just about a day left on the Steam Summer Sale, up to 60% off all Jackbox games, including Party Pack 10, which is what Timejinx is on. So if you're like, wait, I want to play this anytime, anywhere, you can. So just go to Steam, check it out. A lot of great deals. I'll catch you later. Bye-bye.